everyone, it's Tammy, and I thought I would make a card with you guys. I'm using a kit called Woodland Wonders, or a stamp set called Woodland Wonders from Avery L. It's got some really cute critters on it. I'm going to use the owl and the tree, and then I want to put sending hugs in the little banner, and then I have a couple butterflies. Those aren't butterflies. And then I also thought that maybe I will use this winter forest cover from Mama Elephant, and that's what this is. I already cut that out. I don't have the dies for the stamp set, so I'm just going to have to fussy cut, oops, when it comes time. But I did go ahead and stamp everything down, so I have all of my things stamped, and I also have a card base, and this is it's a top fold card instead of the side fold card that I usually do. I don't know, just being a little different this time. And oops, let's see. I'm going to burnish this fold. It didn't fold quite straight, so, or it didn't, when I scored it, I didn't score it quite straight, so I think that will work. And I'm going to use some watercolors, I think, to color perhaps all of this. I'm not sure, but I also have a card base that's this green because I wasn't sure which I liked better, so we'll see. And I just had that in my stash. And then I have this that could be a background to the trees, but I kind of didn't like just the sky blue background. Kind of thought maybe it would be a little neater if it was, I don't know, a little bit different with like maybe a night sky or something. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do any of that, but I thought we'd give it a whirl. And then here are my cute little critters. So first I'm going to color these, and I think I'm going to use watercolors. So I have these Decadent Pies watercolors from Prima, and it just comes in a palette like this. I think that you can see them if I leave them over here. And I'm just going to take my watercolor brush, and this is not watercolor paper, so it's just going to be a little bit of green here. And I'm going to color all of the leaves. I thought I might pop dot some of these, so that's why I made so many. I have some sort of idea in my head, but I'm not completely thought it through yet. I didn't do this card as practice first. I'm just going to do a one and done kind of this card. I'm not doing the two like I usually do. I try to do like a draft one, and then I go on that one and make one for you guys. But I don't know, this is for a friend, and I wanted it to be just a one of a kind, so I'm just going to color the leaves in. And I thought that this color was pretty based on the color of the card base if I choose that green, and if I don't, it's still pretty. Now the only gray that's in this kit is actually silver. So I don't know if I'm going to use that. I don't know. It actually doesn't look bad though. And actually that would be kind of a pretty color. Try to pick up some of that and do this grass. Well, so not doing it on watercolor paper isn't always a big deal, but it also doesn't spread the same way as it would on watercolor paper. So, I mean, it's really up to you, whatever look you're looking for. And I'm such a novice at it that I'm definitely not a pro, or, you know, I can't look at it and go, oh gosh, you didn't use watercolor paper on this, did you? I mean, I'm just an average crafter trying to make it look cute. So use your own, whatever you want to use. I'm just adding a little bit more water just to kind of blend all of this in a little. And to add more water with these, I just squeeze the barrel, and more water comes out. So I think that's kind of cute. I think I'll leave that like that. And then before I put the watercolors away, and I know I want to do this, but I think I'm going to do some of that in gray. I think I want to add some orange to these butterflies. And then maybe even some of that yellow. So I wonder if I could even use the yellow instead of gray on these trees. Because in my head, I'm picturing like them being like birch trees. I don't know if that's true or not, but I think that looks kind of cute actually. And then, let's see, maybe I'll do a little bit of this color mixed with that yellow. Let's see what that gives me. Yeah. I'm just coloring it as I feel like it would be, and I'm trying to make the edges a little bit darker, and then I'm just bringing in some of the color to the center. And if I felt like I needed to, I could go over the words with a black marker, but I actually think that it's shining through just fine. And then maybe I'll take some of this color and just do a little bit of highlighting. And then I'm going to have to fussy cut all of these out. I think that looks cute. And then maybe I can even color him. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cute. And then maybe you can do his little beak in the same color. And then maybe I'll take another golden color. Go in a little bit, and then let's see, this one looks like a nice lighter color. And I'm going to add a little bit of water to this to try to blend some of this. Now, if I had the watercolor paper, this is probably where it would help a lot with the blending and stuff, but since I didn't use that. And I think I'm going to add a little bit of this really pretty blue color to these butterflies. Okay, I think that's pretty cute. All right, that coloring might be done. And then if I want the back to be a different color other than green or blue, maybe what I'll do is take some of this really dark blue, start at the way top, and then go down to a little lighter blue. Then go into some darker orange. And do a wider section of that. I'm just trying to picture a sunset in my head. Actually, these would probably be blended a little bit more. And then I'm going to go into some of the yellow. And then it's going to end in the green, and the green is in that. So I think it might be okay if I just end it on the yellow. So let's see how this looks. I'll put this next to it. Yeah, that's kind of the look I'm thinking. So I think I'm done with these. I'm going to close that up. I'm going to let this dry while I fussy cut these. And I might even use my heat gun to dry some of it. So instead of making you guys sit through me cutting all of these out, I will put this on fast forward so you don't have to worry about that. All right, now I want to put this on here, and I should probably put a little bit of highlight on the tree, excuse me, on the trees too. And then I think I want this one to be in front of those. You know what I think I'll do is cut out some of these guys. I think I cut one too many on the top. Yeah, I think that will be cute. And then I'm going to put the little yellow things that I did on this tree, I'm gonna put those on this tree too. Just the little lines, so I can throw these trees away. And I'll just do it like by where these little dots are, I think. Got a little overzealous and cut too far on that guy. I don't even know if you guys can see the yellow. It's kind of pastel-y and light, but I think it adds a little something something. All right, so let's try to put this thing together. What I think I'll do is put some glue. Actually, I think I'm going to use this. I'm going to put glue on the trees. I should have glued the big tree on first. Oops. Then I'll put some around here. And let's go ahead and stick this onto the card front, or the base that I have made. Hi, Rocks. My pretty girl. And it didn't quite cover, and that's fine because I will use this tree and I will cover it that way. So I'm going to stick this in here like so. And I can just trim that top part off. So I'm going to hold this, turn it all around, and let's get this tree stuck down here. Oh, I held it and I still moved it. Oops. That's okay. Let me just go ahead and put him down where I want him. There, I think that will be good. And then now that I have that glue down, I can glue this down. Then I can glue this down. Those down. I think that that will do it. Oh no, I still have this to glue down, but I'm going to glue that down onto the card. So there we go. And then I'm going to use this card as my base. Yes. So then I can just take this, glue all the sides. And center it from left to right because it fits the whole thing from top to bottom. So there we go. Oh, that's kind of cute. And then what I will do, I think I will pop dot him, pop dot everything else. I think. So I'm going to put my cap on my glue, find some little pop dots that I have somewhere over here. And I'm going to cut a row of them in half and use my tweezers. And you know what, I think I'm going to put the half ones on these little leaves and the butterflies. And two more little half ones. That one's a tiny little half one, but let's see if I can get it to hold a half one or not. If I can't, then I can cut this in half itself. That's the beauty of some of these pop dots. It's kind of nice to be able to customize them however you need. Oh, I think it'll fit just fine. And then I'm going to put some pop dots on Sending Hugs. Oh, he's stuck together. There we go. And I need some on my owl. Mr. Owl needs some. All right, let's see what we can do here. I'm going to put the owl on first because he's the main attraction besides the sentiment. At least in my opinion. Put him down just like that. And this is a butterfly. It looks like he's flying this way, so I will put him maybe up here. Oh goodness, I got both the butterflies. Put him over here. Then the rest of them must be leaves. How funny that I would pick both the butterflies out first. Must have been how I laid them down after putting the pop dots on them. And I'm just going to cover up some of the leaves just so that they're double, just because I thought that would be kind of cute. Let's see, let's put him over here. Probably didn't have to do all of these, but it's all right. And then the sentiment. Sending Hugs. I'd like to put it down here. Let me look. Where do I like it? Kind of like it up here, I think. And I'm just going to turn it over so that I won't mush anything up when I'm making sure it's all stuck down. But there we go. I think that turned out really cute. And I just need a piece of white cardstock to go in the card. I was thinking it was a top fold. It's not. So I can put this in here. So let me measure it. Usually I cut these at 4 by 5 1/4. So let's see what's it cut at already. 4. So then I can do 4 by 5 1/4. And then I can write my note in here. And ta-da! Oh, I think that's really cute. I might give him a little bit of pink cheeks. So let me get a really light pink marker. I think this one will work. Yeah, that's good. And there we go. I think that's it. So thanks for watching. I hope that you guys liked it. Hope it inspires you. And I'll write my sentiment inside. Have a great day. Bye-bye.